Yo, listen up. In the game of hip-hop commentary, there are rules, unwritten but crucial. And today, Akademiks, one of the biggest voices in the game, just learned one the hard way. He made a classic mistake, tried to give what he thought was a compliment, and ended up getting absolutely cooked by legends who were not having it. This isn't just gossip, it's a masterclass in generational respect, street etiquette, and why you can't just say anything to anybody. Let's break it down. Point number 1, the initial blunder. Akademiks is watching the new podcast, Let's Rap About It, with Maino, Jim Jones, Fabolous, and Dave East. He's actually enjoying it. He gives them a shout out. But then he makes his move. He calls the pod the 4 Unks pod. He says he's showing love, paying homage to the OGs. But here's the authoritative truth. To a certain generation of street dudes, especially NY legends, Unk isn't always a term of endearment. It can sound like you're calling them old, washed, out of touch. Akademiks thought he was being cool, but he was stepping on a landmine. And it gets worse. Point number 2, he doubled down. Instead of just a name, he started critiquing the fits. Fabulous's headband? Akademiks questioned it. Maino's knee-cut jeans? He clowned them. He essentially said, y'all are too old and too accomplished to be dressing like this. Now, conversationally, I might think that, but authoritatively, you have to know your position. Akademiks have no right critiquing what someone wears. It came off as disrespectful, not analytical.
Should be tipping.
Yo, this should be called the 4 Unks pod. This is like the 4 Unks pod. Like, I rock with, I kind of like this pod. I'm kind of realizing, like, I thought this would be more madness and chaos. I want to say I like Maino, Dave East. I don't know if Dave East is an Unk, but definitely everybody else is. Fabolous, Maino, and Jim Unks. It's cool. And by the way, Unks is a cool shit. But, yeah, they got a good funny pod, man. Given everybody's background, really funny pod. I actually recommend it, chat.
He wasn't just commenting on clothes, he was challenging a part of their identity, the street identity that built them. And that, my friends, is what lit the fuse.
Not like you was financially attached because you gave him the money you.
So you start.
By the way, this is the first time, like, I'm glad Fab has a pod, because I always tell you, I've learned nothing about Fab through his music. This was all punchlines, man. But now you get to hear them speak and give, like, at least some stories.
Counting the dollar amount to what you should deserve, as opposed to the service they was giving you, or you should be tipping.
Yeah. I didn't get service. That was a problem.
He said I didn't get service. That was a
service they was giving you, or you should be tipping. Yeah. I didn't get.
Look at it. Yo, this look is a nigga that went in the strip club to fuck. Say I didn't get service. That's the problem.
Get service. That was.
Look at this right here.
Was a problem.
You didn't get service.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is so NYC.
You should.
Yo, it's like, nah, I ain't even trying to roast the cast. And by the way, I love y'all guys, okay? I hope y'all look at, like, me talking about y'all. I hope it promotes y'all pod. I'm not hating on y'all. Yo, Jim Jones is 53, dressed like a YN, hat to the back. You know what I mean? All grayed up. But, yo, come on, Jim. Like, you're 53. Yo, you got the cutout knee where we could see a kneecap, bro. Like, come on. Like, you at the age where you might need like one of them Patrick Ewing knee braces just to walk. Like, why are you dressed like this? Why are you dressed like a YN?
To be tipping.
Okay, I really gotta say nothing about Maino, because Maino be carrying a gun, and not say now, but Maino's known for carrying a gun, and there's a couple of videos of him pulling out guns on people. So I want to be in Maino's good graces. I got nothing to say bad about you, Maino, but this look was crazy. I can't believe you in the strip club. Maino, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, you're one of the scariest in New York history. I think them bitches was sneaking out the club because they didn't want to see you. Like, you exude some type of, we've just heard scary stories about you, brother, okay?
I didn't get service. That was a problem.
Fabolous being like 49 with the headband. Like, yo, why is it wearing, yo, you know the headband is for sweat. Like, yo, Fab is on some, yo, the headband is for sweat, Fab. Fab, the headband is for you sweating. You're sitting down podcasting, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, the headband looks wild. Like, this is Unk activity. Like, this is what? This is like you having the Allen Iverson sleeve on and you're just chilling. Like, that's for a reason.
Bitch didn't.
Davies just over here, man. Like Davies just trying to do his best to aura farm. It's just not working. I love you, Davies, but come on, bro.
You didn't get.
Yo, ever since Davies said that the reason why he not popping in music because he looked too good, I was like, this bugged out, man. This bugged out. He said be on his dick so much that he's not popping in music. I'm like, how about maybe your music is just not that pop? I like you though, bro, but chill out, dog. Y'all remember when he said that? He said, was it him or maybe it was somebody else? Let me Google it. Dave East looks hip hop. Let me see. Like he says some shit. He said like his music or some shit. Am I tripping or was it somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else.
Point number 3, the devastating response. Maino, one of the most respected and feared voices from that era, clapped back hard. He didn't just banter, he personally roasted Akademiks' appearance, calling him a wet bag of laundry, a jar of relish. But here's the key insight. This wasn't just about unk or the fashion. Listen to Maino's words. Been talking every day we wake up is saying about us. The real issue was deeper. Akademiks has often discussed how the rap game is cooked, how legends are starting podcasts because the money's dry.
Completely cooked. Rap game is completely cooked. There's a new podcast that got announced. It's called Let's Rap About It by Maino, Fabolous, and Dave East. They're dropping a podcast. I think this is going to be a weekly podcast, and you see it here. Maino, Fabolous, Jim Jones, and Dave East. Chat, I got to keep it a bean with y'all. There ain't no money in music left. These rappers, the only thing as musicians they get from it is a cool factor. I remember when, and I know this is my first Drake reference to the stream, so forgive me. You know when Drake says, it's really 1% of us getting the money. The rest of these is broke. Maybe Jay said that, but I think Drake also requoted it. That's true.
That context made his compliment feel like a setup. They felt he was calling them broke OGs clinging to relevance. This was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh man, let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks.
What's up?
Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You
That's
got
how we
the
on it?
audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing. You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a... I feel like you built like a... No, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel... Let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built... No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, young, old, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old. Ain't no difference between young and old. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today. Those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up saying shit about us, and we ain't.
Yeah.
We take the high road every time. We got to put things in perspective, right? You got a nigga that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now 100%. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, you know part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know Maino know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me, nigga. Come on, micro, I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, when I say go, stop playing, nigga.
Holiday edition.
Stop playing. Yeah. You understand?
And with that being said,
Yeah.
happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
So, what's the lesson? It's about cultural nuance. In hip-hop, respect is currency. What sounds like analysis to one generation can feel like disrespect to another. Akademiks paid a hefty price for missing that nuance, getting one of the most memorable roasts of the year. The fallout? Akademiks might need to bring the Henny bottle back for his next stream. But more importantly, it's a clear signal. The OGs are not to be played with, on or off the mic. What do you think? Should Akademiks apologize, or should he fire back? And who won this round? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if this breakdown was clear, and subscribe for more authority on hip-hop's biggest moments.